This game might be something special, dog. I don't know. I went to bed thinking about this game, woke up, wanted to record immediately thinking about this game. This game might be something special. What's poppin', people? We're back. Right before the first trial, I updated the notes a little bit. Let's review. So we have somebody who's strong enough to fracture the wrist, but weak enough to struggle against Sayaka. Murder possibly has gold dust on them from the replica sword. Leon was super defensive about his room door. We said that a knife was taken from the kitchen, and we confirmed that by seeing that ourselves at night. Hiro's crystal ball was found in the garbage room, a bloody jacket piece was found in the garbage room, and Taka has info about the room plates switching. And that's all we know going into this first trial. I feel like we found a lot of information about. I don't know. Let me check the truth bullets to see if there's anything I'm missing. Time of death has to be around 1:30 a.m. Death took place in the bathroom. Someone who knows about my door, we have to keep an eye out for. Well, no, they don't know about my door, so they broke. Oh, someone's toolkit's open. We didn't get to see if anyone's toolkit's open, but according to, was it Hifumi? Is that his name? According to someone, they said that to their knowledge, none of the toolkits had been opened yet, so who knows? But we're going into our first trial. Let's see how we do. I can't imagine it's not Leon though, right? Especially with Sayaka writing Leon's name on the wall. Maybe someone's trying to frame Leon, maybe? I don't know. It just seems there's too much evidence. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you're afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. You know, I feel like I was a little bit hard on Toko for the first couple episodes. I'm gonna try and give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. She grew on me a little bit. Normally I like the annoying girl, so maybe that's just what's playing into it. But now that Junko's gone, we're gonna give her a little bit of a chance.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Also, it's been 12 hours since I've recorded, since I slept now. Actually, it's been about 6 hours. But my voice is feeling better, so hopefully we can do a little bit of voice work. So they really are convinced I did it. But yeah, it's on me to prove that I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Yes. According to Monokuma, that is.
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Which I guess he could be lying.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
Can you imagine he's just lying about one of us getting murdered just to pin it on each other?
I'll meet you all down there.
He makes us think we're doing like such good detective work, and it's all for nothing. Also, I think Kyoko's ultimate has something to do with detective work, because she was kind of like professionally snooping for clues, you know, a little bit more than everyone else was. I'm gonna talk to her first. Hey Kyoko, let's get started. Okay, what does everyone have to say? Any last minute details? There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Celeste might be my new favorite after Junko. Her mannerisms are very similar to mine, with the hand over the mouth that she does when she talks. I do that a lot. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? We'll see. Maybe I did. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. You.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Yeah. Oh, you did more than your job, buddy. So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naigi's final curtain call. Bear witness. I'm not letting that pun go by. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Is everyone here? I'm the last one. 3, 6. Oh, I didn't talk to you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. I make 13. Sayaka's 14. Juniko's 15. We're all here.
Got it.
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Oh, do I go in? I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let's begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. Or maybe she's like, has something to do with guilt, or like psychology. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started moving. The steel box descended with heavy clinking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yo, you finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like the Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now. Hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. Oh my god, there's X's over their faces. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Oh. We're getting ready to save. Okay. Court preparation. Pre-trial prep. What's this class trial that Monokuma mentioned? Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him? I wish the text scrolled a little bit faster. Even with a dead body laying in his bathroom. And what about the blackened who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? Okay. Open e-handbook. So no map. We still got our truth bullets. Evidence of a struggle, replica sword, switching rooms, toolkit. This had been placed in Makoto's room before you arrived. It remains unopened, and there's no evidence of it having ever been used. All the other male students claim they haven't used theirs, but still. Not a single hair was found on the room floor at the scene of the crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. So probably someone with longer hair too. That's probably what that means. Sayaka's right wrist has been fractured. Her wrist was glittery at the injury location. In addition, her hands appear to be completely clean, except for her index finger on her left hand, which had some blood on it. Series of numbers have been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. Leon. It is assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Makoto's bathroom door was difficult to open due to it not quite fitting in the door frame properly. The only two people who knew the trick to opening it were Makoto, the room's owner, and Sayaka, the victim. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place all partially or completely removed. Yeah, so it's crazy I couldn't go into someone's room and check out their toolkit. Kitchen knife missing. Knife from the kitchen went missing while Aoi was in the dining hall. Aoi swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there. That's my alibi. There's apparently a trash room within the school. It's blocked off by a sturdy gate that can be opened with a trash room key. The incinerator can be activated via a switch on the machine. Hifumi was on cleaning duty and claims that the last time he saw the incinerator, it was off. However, when Makoto checked it after the incident, the incinerator was in fact on. The distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. Perfect distance to throw a crystal ball. A piece of burnt clothing was found next to the incinerator in the trash room. It is apparently part of a shirt cuff and has noticeable bloodstains on it. Shards of glass were found next to the incinerator in the trash room. As it turns out, the glass ball would have fit comfortably in the palm of a person's hand. Apparently, Yasuhiro left the ball in the laundry room on accident, so anyone could have come along and taken it. Okay, that's our clues. She was 5'5", 108 pounds, so... The thing is, I don't have another suspect other than Leon, right? Like, I'm not torn between two. I only have one option here, which maybe the game's throwing me a bit of a handout to start with for our first trial, since Leon was literally written on the wall. Let me look at Leon's file. He's only 5'9", so he's not that much bigger than her. That doesn't make sense. Like, Sakura wouldn't have struggled if it was like someone like her size. Or... I don't know. Set skills. Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Costs 3 SP. Okay, so it is like a combat mechanic. That's my only skill that I have. Do I have to like equip it? Okay, I equipped it. Class trial. All rise. Oh shit.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
That's not gonna work.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
That's his moral compass chiming through. He thinks that person will own up to it. What do you got, Kyoko?
What's going on with those pictures?
They clearly have the people who are dead.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Ew, dude. Just be normal.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Oh, there is an empty
There
seat.
were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Nah, I don't like that. Everything's been so calculated. Well, I guess everything hasn't been that calculated. He's kind of making shit up as he goes, but I don't know. That doesn't feel right.
That about does it for the preamble.
That feels like a lie.
Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
I feel like I'm doing jury duty. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone lives are on the line. That's the thing, right? Like, you guys have to get it right. You can't just auto put it me, because if you're wrong, all of you get punished. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During this discussion, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to the character's statements, and use the truth bullet to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Interesting. Evidence of a struggle. That's my argument, okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yes, bathroom technically.
In the bathroom.
Yes.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's a lie. Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room. For this debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in the person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Okay, so they can be true sometimes. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding on the B button. I don't know if we'll be doing that. It goes pretty quick. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered
Okay, let's kind of play it again.
Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we
Yes,
know
correct.
that part already.
Yes.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
In the bathroom.
Yes.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Bang. Okay, that's the part that was in a different color. Huh? Something's off about what she just said, because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation of what happened in my room.
I assert that the one who
Wait,
was murdered
do I not shoot her? Do I shoot the writing?
Yeah, we know that part already.
I pressed Y. Am I just missing?
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, I have to hit the words directly. Objection! Gotcha, okay. I have to hit the words exactly.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Yes, it was a struggle.
With the way things had been damaged,
Sorry that took a while. I'm gonna cut that out.
I assume there was a struggle.
Took me a while to get the controls. I have to aim actually at the words.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Well, Sayaka for one.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Yeah.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
No.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Yes.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Yes, but not after breaking the door down.
Should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Okay, well, you know what, Byakuya? Some people aren't on your level.
Sorry.
Especially Chihiro, who said she couldn't do anything, so she didn't even know.
Okay, so what's next?
Which maybe she shouldn't have spoke if she didn't know, but also, let's not come at her just yet.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Kitchen knife. Make your argument. Kitchen knife set. Yes.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Correct.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
It was still lodged in here.
Used some random knife they had on him.
Not random. It was from the kitchen.
That's wrong.
Break. I like this. This is kind of cool.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Yes.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
More than likely.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Okay. Like,
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
yeah, I mean, you were there. You were watching the body.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Okay, Leon. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, buddy?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Okay, Leon. Look, you were one of my favorites, dog. Don't do this to me.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Real
I don't think
defensive,
that's true
buddy.
at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, teach me more. You can concentrate by holding down the right RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Howie's account, yes.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Correct.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
No.
He did it in secret.
Oh.
When nobody was in the dining hall.
Just gonna say more. I have to wait for the yellow text. I'm rushing.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
I'm not.
Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well,
I'm not,
what
man.
if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
There you go.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto
Be nice
are
to
in on
her.
it together and lying to protect each other?
That doesn't work, because if we don't prosecute the one person, like, it's not double murder. Like, if we don't prosecute the person who is the murderer, she gets got too.
Idiot swimmer girl?
That's the part you got hung up on, bitch.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to
Gotta worry about an accomplice now too. So, who's the one that lied about all the toolkits being closed? I don't remember.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But What if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Then you should come clean right now.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Okay.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Can't roll that out.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Oh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
You didn't mention that part.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Okay. Really? Dude, you don't know everyone? I don't know everyone's names.
Right.
It's fine.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh. Oh. Oh, y'all are like that. Y'all are like that, huh?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
But their rooms didn't swap, so why did ours swap?
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, not actually.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Okay. They're both girls. Relax, man.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Yeah, apologize.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Tell me it was Leon.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Sayaka? Someone who's not here. Are you talking about
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
She take the knife into her room? She have it just in her room? Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Monokuma Sayaka Hina. It was probably Sayaka then.
I got it!
Maybe for self-defense?
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
She wanted it for self-defense.
She said she just wanted a drink of water. But
it got used against her.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yeah.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed
Yeah,
her.
that doesn't clear me now.
What?
That actually is so much worse for me.
See? He did do it after all.
Relax, Toku.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off
I
in the
brought it
wrong
up.
direction?
Brother.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide
Thank you, Coco.
conclusively
W.
that Makoto
Coco.
was the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Broke into my own
And
bathroom.
until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Hair?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Oh no. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already know. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, Y button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. This gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Something that should be at the scene, but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. Okay. If we can just figure out something like what that something is. Was it hair? Because that's what she was looking for. 4 letters. H A A I R. Does the color matter?
Now I understand.
Apparently the color matters? I'm not sure I understand how to do that minigame.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No. If that were the case,
No,
we
it
would
doesn't.
have had to do
What?
something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yeah.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
I don't know if it's beyond reason, but it helps.
Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yes, like me breaking into my own bathroom door.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves that is the object the killer broke, my door handle. My bathroom doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting
Oh,
into
this
the
is cool.
bathroom.
I like this.
You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Yeah, I know how my door
You're
opens.
saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
That's not... No.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. What would you like more to hear? Sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Okay, I gotta be careful. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies on were contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, okay. So some of these weak spots are gonna be real. Bathroom door frame is my bullet.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Correct.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Correct.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yes.
And they got into the bathroom.
Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Correct.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
My bathroom doesn't lock.
And
Oh, I missed! I missed!
The culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already
Okay.
know the answer.
It plays again, right? It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely. Yeah, the boys' doors don't lock.
The incident took place in Makoto's.
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran after, and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
That's funny that you say that too.
No, that's wrong.
I got it right. I got it right. I just missed the shot.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Look, I don't play FPS games. there's a reason why I don't play FPS games. I'm a bad shot. I'll just say it. I'm a bad shot. Does this game really need an FPS component to it? Maybe not FPS or whatever, just a shooting component. I'm bad at them, okay? I'm bad.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's
I'm not lucky at all if I'm in this situation, Monokuma.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
But the door panels switched, so I wonder if someone thought it was Sayaka's room and not mine.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room. They didn't know was that the crime took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't
'Cause we
even
swapped
know
rooms.
where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Right.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yeah.
That is a definite possibility.
Oh, we're cleared. Oh, thank God.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Nope. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Real? Yeah, buddy?
But
watch yourself.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote
No!
right now? Majority rules.
That's a horrible idea.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or
No, I need to
questions?
ask Taka a question.
It
I
does
want to
not
know what he
matter how
knows.
trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Why don't they like her?
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's what I'd like to know too.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible,
Oh,
right?
she said she wouldn't leave the room.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
I think they're anti-pick locks.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Unless the killer was already in the room. No, but that wouldn't work.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds
Please
like
shut
someone
up.
doesn't know
Shut
his
up.
place.
Shut up, dog. Shut up.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka could let someone in because... I'm switching rooms. Switching rooms.
I got it!
I don't know if that's
Because
fully
Sayaka
correct.
was already scared, remember?
Oh,
That's
okay.
why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Why would she
Why
lie?
would she lie about something like that?
Oh, she was gonna kill me! She was gonna kill me!
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. What is this? Sayaka. Come see me in my room. Check your name. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective
Yeah,
shows.
she's gotta be some type of detective, dog.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Interesting.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh god, another round? Oh shit, another round. dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Correct.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Yes.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Right.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Yes.
So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly
Oh,
would
I missed
seem
the
that
truth.
way.
Killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because we got switched between my and Sayaka's rooms. Then yeah,
Sayaka and Makoto switched
this is right.
That's correct, but in the note, it specifically says
My room.
Then they would have gone exactly.
The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
I missed.
Even if
Oh
someone did
no.
not have any...
It certainly
Oh,
would seem that way.
my aim.
Sayaka and Makoto, but in the note, it specifically says, I see. Then they would have gone to...
exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong.
I thought that might be it. I should have just shot it the first time.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Correct.
Right?
Okay.
But Taka knows
then
something
who
about
did
it. There's only one person who could switch the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. The killer, me, Sayaka. It wasn't me. It had to been Sayaka, though.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you, just in 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Yeah.
We figured it out. We know who did it.
Well, not
Whoever
yet.
she invited over is the culprit.
But probably.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened
Her
during
wrist
the
was
fight,
broken.
right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
There's gold on it. Replica sword sheath. Sayaka's wrist. There's gold on it.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yep.
It sure is. Specifically, The gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Oh my god, there's more? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. It's like a puzzle. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the LB button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullets to fire. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Okay, now that it's getting complicated, I kind of don't think it's bad to hear out all the information first, since it's going to repeat. Or you can hold down the LB button, then use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. I think I'm on kind. I'm on the middle option, whatever it was. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Yes.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Maybe.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Probably.
So she tried to fight back.
No, actually no. There's the sheath has scratches on it.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Yes, that's probably true.
Killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, so I want the replica sword sheath. The person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Yes, the sheath.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit...
They actually give you a lot of time. I have 10 minutes.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
I don't know if I fired back. Okay, I got it quick enough. It wasn't a sneak attack.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with
oh
the
my god,
sword.
my brain just exploded. Sayaka invited someone over to my room and was gonna kill them in my room with the knife. It wasn't self-defense. She was gonna be the murderer. She got turned on her. Leon killed her out of self-defense. That's so messed up, because now we still have to kill Leon. Wait, that's totally what happened. Leon, the sword was... Because the sword was grabbed second. Wait, hold on, I might have just cooked. Actually, no, I don't think the first started with the sword. Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Dog, this game is fire.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Oh, I will.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yes.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
This was Sayaka.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
No.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
No, she was the attacker.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Is there? The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by
Because it
looking at her
leaks gold,
palms?
girl.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
No, no shot.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Dude, you're not gonna stop and think, oh, let me wash my hands real quick. I got gold on me when someone is trying to break down the bathroom door to attack you.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
What? Girl? Never mind. Toku's at the bottom. I don't know why I tried to redeem her. Never mind. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what. There's no water in the water is off. The water shuts off that knife anyway.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
You're gross.
Oh my.
You are too. Don't.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Yeah, cook him.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Why would that be a compliment?
An insult, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Who have been the one without the sword? Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yes.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Yep.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yeah. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed.
And then she's trying to free me by doing it in my room. These hoes ain't loyal, dog. These hoes are not loyal.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Dude, there's no way I'd be able to believe that as a character.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
True.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Hey.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
She tried to play me.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yeah, she picked the wrong target, though.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Well, if her right wrist was broken, she was probably holding the knife in her right hand, right? Oh, and then maybe she wrote on the wall with her left hand because her right wrist was broken? She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in
That
turn.
must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
You can't
Hey,
handle you getting played,
you
dog?
guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
I don't know if he'd do that.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who the killer is, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. There is though. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Well, there is. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
No, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
In her blood.
11037.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
No. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Fatal wound for... Well, I mean, like, we can assume based on her index finger. That was her.
Left index finger had blood on it.
But what if someone wrote that with her finger?
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Well, you see, when you flip it upside down.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Hey, be nice to her.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Note. Know it. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Well, it's like Kyoko said, she was
Rotate
upside
the image
down.
180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
God.
Now I see it.
She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue card and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn a message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Can you imagine I just select herself? Well, your time is up, Leon.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
No, my boy.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Yeah.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
I'm not gonna do that, but thank you.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Crystal ball? Now, like, crystal ball wouldn't be the evidence. It would be the burnt shirt piece. Surely. Piece of burnt clothing that was found next to the incinerator in the trash room. It's apparently part of a shirt cuff. It has a noticeable blood stain on it. It's gotta be that.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who
Is this
it
shirt
belongs
missing a
to.
cuff?
You're right. That alone isn't
Oh, you burned the
enough.
whole shirt,
But
I imagine.
there are some
It
other
just fell
points
off.
that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. When it was disposed of, where it was disposed of, how it was disposed of. Probably when, right? Because... well, where would be the garbage room? And only Hifumi had access to. So probably where. How is incinerator, we know that. Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the f is that supposed to make anything clear?
Shoot.
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Okay, I took a reputation point. I thought where would it be? When it was disposed of, I guess, then? Oh my god, it's oh my god, I'm losing points. The time it was destroyed, you really have evidence that proves the time it was destroyed? I don't think you do. My reputation! How it was disposed of. The incinerator.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Just some inspection of the trash room? How do you know all that?
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
That's definitely him.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. They threw the crystal ball. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That's probably true.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
That's probably a lie. Oh, it wasn't. Oh no. What? Obviously, only the person with the trash room key could get close to the incinerator. I should have let them all. What part of that is wrong?
Shoot.
Oh, I should really hear them all out first. Okay, we're gonna hear them all out.
Trash room. Whoever whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That's true.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
I've really messed up this back half.
Get close to the incinerator.
That's the lie.
Destroy the evidence.
You don't have to get close.
Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
No, you don't have to get close to it. Supposedly was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. Killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found on the ground nearby.
The key to the trash room.
Whoever was on clean. So the only one.
If you hear everyone out, they kind of give you the answer though.
You have to get close to the incinerator.
So maybe I won't hear everyone out. I feel like part of the game is figuring it out immediately, right? Like objecting immediately.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
Throw it. Killer had to use this glass ball in a certain way, which was to throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
I think it's like he's supposed to be the ultimate baseball player, right? Like I think that would be hard to kind of throw that through the gate and hit an incinerator button, but maybe as the ultimate baseball player, I buy into it a little bit. Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was a work of a fairy. Forgot that fairy part.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the
He's
distance
scrambling.
from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because they're the ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Ah, my boy.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And
Sure.
with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say
I do
what
like a
you
little
want,
recap.
Leon, but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, teach me about the closing argument. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead you to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Finish the thought. Okay. Page 1. Sayaka hiding with a knife as Leon walks in. Sayaka attacks Leon. Oh, I have more. Okay. Page 2. Leon dodges. Sayaka it looks like we're going right to left. So you grab this and then deflect. And he attacks the wrist. She drops the knife. Her wrist. Locks herself in the bathroom. Leon tries to get in, wants revenge. She's holding the door. That's the incinerator. Okay. Uses the toolkit. Opens the door. Sayaka is there. I guess she writes it. It's the next step. Okay, because it's already on the wall here. So she writes her name in her blood. Finds the lint roller. Cleans up the place. Crystal ball. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, crystal ball. Turns on the incinerator. Bundles up the shirt. Tosses that in. This is one that's left over. Did I miss somewhere? Oh. Hang on. Yeah, that's him going in the Sayaka's room. And then this one. Then we'll try it.
Is you. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Can you rearrange the vents of a case? Okay, that's not right. Okay, that's right. Okay, so he did block first. Oh no, this is the killer approaching with the sword. Okay, that didn't happen. Okay, this should be right now.
What happened?
I misread the clue.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh, she didn't drop the knife? What do you mean she didn't drop the knife? It has to be that one then. Right? And what is this? Oh, hold on. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? What did the killer do? They tried to kill Sayaka back. I guess.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom
she
door.
needed a reason to hide in the bathroom. Gotcha.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
That's so crazy because you had one toss at that.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Which sucks, because like it started as self-defense. Sayaka was gonna kill him, but then Sayaka locked herself in the bathroom, and then Leon turned into a murderer. Like, he could have left. He could have just gotten out of there. And then we could have had like a debate on who did what, who said he said she said bullshit, but That would have been better than murdering her. I don't know. It's like half self-defense still, but he was the aggressor at some point.
Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course
Objection.
I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Am I? I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Oh god. What evidence do I have? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. I gotta play a rhythm game? Oh my god. Match your button presses with each of the tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. If there's one other genre that I'm bad at with shooting games, it's rhythm games. This might be hard for me. Press the A button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on to with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Wait. I don't know if I understood all of that. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so is the timing for the hitting each button. So watch out for that. Can I get a practice round? Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you'll fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh god, dude, I don't know if I can do
When the
this.
killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Their own toolkit. They use something of their own to remove the screws? Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid,
Oh my god.
stupid, stupid.
Crashing out. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Oh, my toolkit's still intact. Does that work? Moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Wait, okay. During a bullet time battle, you'll take damage. Okay, I need to read this. Give me a second.
Stupid! You
I don't know what I'm doing.
Stop talking!
Oh yeah, press it on the white.
Where's your proof?
Okay, I got tempo up. Fail. I don't know what I'm doing, dog. I didn't get it. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Uh-oh. Have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. Dude, did I just lose off that because I didn't understand what I'm doing? Bro, I feel like that wasn't explained well at all. It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. Oh my god. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
What do you say? Want to give it? Yes!
I refuse to give up yet.
How does that work? How does that game work? Your first bullet time, but would you like to? Yes. All right.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Oh my god.
You lied. Stop talking. Shut Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
I'm so bad at this.
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Oh my god. Dude, that is hard.
Proof?
The toolkit.
This should prove it.
Dude, I did not like that at
The
all.
screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I'm not good at rhythm games.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Race.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Oh my
It
god.
had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this,
Should be open then.
the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
There you go.
Stupid. Stupid.
He's caught. Oh my god, look at this art.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Rank A? That can't be bad, right? It's not probably rank S, which is what I'm sure I wanted, but I'll take rank A for my first one. Sure. 72, oh my god.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh my god, is someone not gonna vote?
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, I'm voting Leon. I feel like the game kind of gave you a handout with Sayaka writing it on the wall. Yippee! Case closed. Looks like you got right on the money. The blacken in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada. Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
Expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. Decision was made right after all. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, The mastermind. It's all because of that video. I can't. Nah, dog. We don't mess with these hoes. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video had actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now, we're trapped in here with no way out. There's probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
yeah, she really tried to hoe me, dog. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of the relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to the Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it, everything. It's all your fault. You're such a simp, dog. Like, you're not wrong, but... Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. I was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? And you forced your way into the bathroom. Did you or did you not use your own very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back here, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had the unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? She tried to frame me for murder. I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. Schwat? If it weren't for you, this would never happen to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey!
No more begging.
On now.
No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's
Well, that's another one down. Is this the cutscene from the opening? Oh no, it's not. It's different. Oh my god, he got dragged. Oh my god, literally execution. With baseballs? That's gonna hurt, dog. It's a pitching machine. With baseballs. The 1000 blow? Oh my god, he's just gonna get hit over and over with baseball. Dude, that's gotta hurt so badly. Especially because that's not gonna kill him instantly. We're all just watching, too. Oh my god, that is sick. Insane. Dog, that I can't imagine how bad. Getting hit with one baseball hurts. Getting hit with 1000 till you die. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo, extreme. Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What? What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, why are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting us, an upstanding young citizen like me, through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Whoa, pause, buddy. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't this so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's something deeper meaning hidden there, just like before.
thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. Is there a committee watching this? I need to save some fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Notice how everyone has like a scared expression, except for Byokyo and Kikyo. I guess maybe Sakura. They're like unfazed. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Okay, so realistically, you got all the murderers out of the way. Everyone here currently was abiding by the rules. So surely we're good now to live here forever. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Kodo, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she wanted to get back at the person who had killed her, probably.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of her friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed a small smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit, dog? They really just tried to pull something. You tried to do something there, Danganronpa. You really tried to do something there.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Yeah, you're funny, game. You're funny. Chapter 1 end. Surviving students. We're down to 12? To be continued. Got an item. You received the Despair Bat present. Do you want to save the data? 1 is the loneliest number achievement. Finish chapter 1. Do you want to save the data? Yes. Should I save over it? Probably. I'm probably good to save all on one file. This doesn't feel like a game that has multiple playthroughs. It would be cool if it like randomized who the killers were. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, that's going to be it for this session though, I think. We got a full trial. That went a lot longer than I thought, but that was pretty cool. I'm going to have to learn to get better at the rhythm games. Maybe I'll do some Muse Dash practice so that we can learn how to play some rhythm games and I can get better at it and play some FPS games as well. But chapter 1 is in the books. That was really good. Sayaka's dead. I think I want this game to go in the direction of us keeping the solved murders, but I wonder if there's like a point where we can try and get away with murder ourselves. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.